Hey family, hey, it's cold, y'all. All right, look at the cherries. We're gonna take a walk real quick. I am actually covering up some things tonight. Last night I got down to 22. Tonight's supposed to also do the same. But the cherries are actually, this is the first time they actually drooped. But I do see so many new cherry buds on here. So I guess the chill hours will be good for it, because there's plenty of new buddings on all of this. The same for this one. This one actually drooped, but this one came back a little more, like it bounced back a little better. But again, it's a lot of new little, things. So again, with the chill hours, this may be really good for it. But it got down really bad. I did not uncover this one because that was my baby. Look at this one. Now this one has been doing really, really good. But the cold, look at that, y'all, is really starting to affect it. I think it'll still be fine because 8B, 8A, 8B, normally we don't stay cold for long. Look at that, y'all. I think that is dead now. It's the poop caterpillar, which turns into that pretty butterfly. But I think he done froze to death, y'all. But this is the lime. But I also still have that lime holding on. It's cold, but it's holding on. So all in all, I still think this is okay. I am a little worried about this one. I did forget to cover this one last night because I wasn't home. I had my boy cover my stuff, and I forgot to tell him about this one. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to cover it tonight, and we'll see. All right, my mandarin looks fine. It dropped a couple of leaves, but all in all, it's still doing what it does. My orange, it's looking a little struggle, but it still has its color. And I believe this is the one that, this one said it can go for, let me try to say, it says that's supposed to protect it at a frost of 32 or so. But honestly, it's doing well. It's still doing well. And my tangerine, same, it's doing fine. Like I said, it's cold, but we get really, really cold at night, but we do get a little warmer during the day. So it does still get some of that sun. Over here, I did not cover this, but the spinach is doing okay. And the garlic is popping up. I got a couple of onions over there. I don't know if you can see, but we got some onions coming up in here. Right in here, we got some onions. But over here, we got a lot of the garlic popping up. So that's exciting. We got spinach. So we're doing good there. The kale is still doing well. I did cut back all my figs. My rosemary is still doing fine. I did cut back my lemongrass. My broccoli is doing okay. That head is not big, so I'm leaving it. There are a couple. These are my cabbages. They started heading up, but as you see, I had to wrap up my babies. Here's another one. This is my collard. It's doing okay. It's doing okay. This one is my collard, the strawberries, some kale. This is like a mixed bed. I didn't cover this one. I'm not going to cover this one, but I'm thinking I'm going to cover this one. I just haven't got into it yet because I figured let me record and show you guys where we at so far. I think I will cover this bed only because I put a lot of babies out about a week ago. So I do want them to do well. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cover this bed up. This broccoli right here is starting to loosen the head up a little bit. So you see it's getting a little loose. You see I can push them apart a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one today. I put some babies out here. Look, y'all, they're struggling a little bit. I may put these in a she shed just for tonight because it's going to be so cold. But right after that, I'll bring them back out. Again, collards, onions and stuff, doing okay. I did cover that bed just as well. We had a couple little ones struggling. And I did. And here I had some extra baby plants. And what I did was I put everything in here, and I did put me a little heater in here, but everything looks okay. Everything struggled last night because I left the window open a little bit, but it did get so cold that I mean, lesson learned. Next time I won't put cabbages in the greenhouse because they do need the cold, but everything else does not. So it's hard for me sometimes. I try to make a balance of cool during the day where it's not cold, just cool enough so the cabbage could get what it needs. And then throughout the night, I don't have it on high. I have it on very low. Like right now, it's not on, which is perfect. If it gets a little cooler, it should cut on. So I got all my baby plants in here that made it through the night. So that's where we are right now. And we're gonna check back. Like I said, they're fighting to do what they need to do. Like I said, everything is doing well. I got the heater in here tonight. I made sure the windows are closed as much as I can. I do have a fan right here that's run by light from outside, but I'm trying to make sure this, since the cord is here, I just try to make sure this is closed as much as I can. So there is a little air that's going to seep through, but it's still not as bad as a full-fledged cool temp. We got my lettuce right there. Look like it's bolting. I had two over here that was bolting that I pulled. So for those, if you don't know, bolting just means basically starting to go to seed, because it's either the temperatures is not good for it. It is like they don't like the temperature, so it goes to seed. So everything else looks really, really good. I am hoping to get through this with everything doing well and alive. My celery is rocking out. There's so many of them popped up. Everything is looking good. There's kale. I think these are cabbages and broccolis. That's a weed. I think that's a weed. So, but all in all, we're doing good. I just wanted to give you an update before the frost. I think tonight supposed to get down to 22 or 24. So we're going to close up these babies and keep them warm. So please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, this is the garden. We're putting some blankets over it. And I'll see you later. Bye.